Is four colors elementals the best deck in modern? Possibly. It's obviously hard to say what the best deck is at any given point unless, you've got a totally degen deck. Probably playing against Murktide? I guess it could be Living End. Just gripping for the qualifier. Blood survived because of Solemnity. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Solemnity is the weird enchantment. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do this. Bitter Blossom. Can't say I saw that one coming. Not gonna lie. You played Titan versus Jessica Corridi. I've pretty much lost all my mirrors with that version. Some of the mirrors because I played poorly, but I think you might be behind if they have Dwarven Minds, Creativity, four agents in the main. Gonna be tough. So you're playing fairies or just blue black control? I guess I'll just say go. Le Bleach Blanc qui sort tout clochard. Ah, Solitude. Ouais, Solitude, ils en jouent même plus à un moment. Ils en jouaient 4 et tout. Oof. That card is actually pretty scary. Yikes. Have I done midweek metagame? Yeah, we recorded on Tuesday. We're gonna try and be more consistent and always try to record on Tuesday. Think we're gonna implement because we used to do like try to all get all three of us, even if it was a Wednesday or Thursday. I think now we're just gonna do if you can make it on Thursday, good. On Tuesday, good. If one of us can't, we're just gonna either get a guest or just go two of us. Yikes. Uh Probably gonna get wrecked. Sim Green Mania. I how wow. It's disgusting. Kinda wanna scoop them up, honestly. I guess I can bottom. I hate that card. I mean, I like playing with it, I guess. It's fun. Yeah, it's pretty gross when it gets going. Yeah, literally getting Morb. I mean, look at it. Literal Morb. I played against an Esper version, but maybe it was just I guess I wasn't dead. I don't know why I scooped. It's just frustrating. I mean, after chop, yeah, I'm pretty dead. Okay, I guess I should have jammed that Teferi on free. I clearly did not expect that. I think Magus might be good against them. Ouais, t'inquiète, je suis au taquet sur deux ex sauvages. J'ai juste essayé de garder un peu de gem pour la fusion. Mais ouais, je suis en. T'inquiète. I know. J'attends que ça, deux X sauvages.
Nice. 25 months supporting the stream.
Ahmed, you said it. You said it well. Thank you so much for. You're just stealing my lines. I got nothing to say. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Thanks for all the support and hope you keep enjoying the stream. Thanks a ton. Kind of a risky peep, even with Zos of Nissa. I need to hit, and I still need to draw a third land. I do have a pretty good hand if I do, and hopefully Bolt buys me enough time. Veil can maybe catch me up. Should I say I'm happy it's not Battle of Wits? You didn't enjoy the Battle of Wits nonsense? Hmm. Once in a while, playing a tier 7 deck. Close. Battle of Wits was good fun. Glad you did it. Nice. Bring it for the next tournament. We'll see. Frustrating. It's pretty frustrating when I want to try a deck and see how it feels, and that just happens. Just 2 games in a row, no lands, stuck on lands. Pretty frustrating. I mean, I guess I'm still okay, right? I get 2 bolts, stupid Slither Wisp. Non discard to hand size. I'll turbo catch up. I mean, I'm not worried about Bitter Blossom if I can draw lands. Did keep a sketchy hand, yeah. I mean, I'm allowed to draw more than 0 lands in 2 games. I'm allowed to draw a land at some point. Got him. I drew my one other Triumph. 1 land in my deck that comes into play tapped. I'll take it, I guess. Beggars can't be choosers. How many lands are we running? We're running a healthy amount. We have 30 plus 2 of Nissa, plus Ren and 6. So about what I run in the other deck. You could play 31, I guess. Pork chops. Pigeons can't be choosers. You think most 4-color decks don't run enough lands? I mean, I already added one to, like, people used to play 29. I went up to 30. I know Edgar plays 31. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I think I have to say go. If they have, like, subtlety or something, I just lose. Maybe should have pitched to Fairy. To Fairy's not very good against all these 1/1s. Have subtlety. So played now. I don't know if I should shuffle back their cards. I don't want them to draw more of these cards. The problem with playing more lands in 4-color is that you flood really easily with Ren and 6. I guess I'll just play Risen Wraith. I like that they can assemble like the perfect hand, but I can't assemble like 4 lands or draw a Cavern of Souls. Tilt is kind of real. Nothing more miserable in Magic than losing to a Flash deck. It's like the worst. It's every format. The feeling doesn't change. Spirits, Flash. It's the literal worst. Forget about Tron or Blood Moon or all that stuff. It's you feel like you didn't play Magic. You just didn't get to resolve a single spell, and you died on like turn 5 or 6. It was it was it was a good format to test for, I guess. Oh, I didn't noticed. Not the greatest start being on the job versus turn 2 Ren. Hey Todd, thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're currently 0-1 in our league. We lost to Slitherwisp in Modern. Also lost to Manus Crew. You missed a little salt action. This game's not looking much better, but yeah, welcome. I'm testing elementals. I played a lot of 4-color Omnath, but not a lot of 4-color elementals, so I wanted to get a feel for Risen Reef, how that card played out, heavier elemental version played out. So yeah. And I'm currently in a pretty rough spot. I guess I'll play Risen Reef and just see what I hit first. Not great. I don't know. I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure out which planeswalker to attack. Hey Mingu. I was just listening to a podcast where you said you never really tried elementals. Nice to see you playing it. Have you played it, Mingu? Do you have an opinion on elementals in general and elementals versus 4-color Omnath? What's the podcast? If only there was a podcast command. Alright, I think the line is abundant growth, awesomeness. Okay, I drew a solitude. I was gonna call for solitude or fury. Actually, playing the fetch land was maybe bad. Ephemerate not super good right now. Could be good at some point. Maybe. I mean, this is all uber miserable. I don't know, it's possible I'm just drawing insanely slim here. I think I still should go for Fury. I dislike elementals. I don't know how people beat anything other than blue red was it, but they do. I think the difference is all of them recall package versus counterspell and a bunch of control cards. I think it's decent in the mirror match against regular four color. I mean, I don't think you have a huge edge. I've definitely won the matchup, but and I could see it. Isn't it going to be better against Hammer Time because you have four? If you play four Fury with four Risen Reave, you're much better against as per Sentinel. And I would think it's good against that too. And then against Living In, you just get to pitch a million Furies. Feel like actually we would be pretty good against all the top decks. Is Mono Green Tron any good? I don't know. I know that it shows up in top eights of modern challenges was a reasonable regularity. I know that when I play against it, it's pretty scary and I lose sometimes. I like doing nothing. I didn't expect to be in a spot where I was actually doing reasonably well. Weird. This might be bad. Maybe I should have just called for Omnath and cast a fairy. Even for the Hammer Time curse. What can I say? It's real. Has a good matchup against four color Omnath. Not if Omnath has Spreading Seas and a bunch of Boseiju up their sideboards. I think I like the Omnath sides. Let's see. Let's see what my latest version of Omnath has, though. Omnath Furion. My latest version has one Spreading Seas in the main, one Boseiju in the main. And that's too many cards, but at least two more. Yeah. Magus of the Moon. A lot of people play Magus of the Moon in their version. I disagree with Mono Green Tron having a good matchup against four color Omnath. It's supposedly not very good against Murktide. It's probably not great against Hammer Time. And the Hammer Time loses to itself. And I've never lost to it with Living End. But it's not like you're super far behind. Alright, we're playing Elementals too. Killing Teferi is one counter, fine. They probably have a Solitude. Let's see. No, I didn't kill it. It was a trigger on the stack. Okay. But let me get 4 alive. I'll take it, I guess. So what's the deal here? Get Titania or get Omnath? Or get nothing? GL tomorrow, Mengu? What's tomorrow? Damn. Not the worst draw. Let's do Risen Reef maybe. Oh, look at the cards. Shh, shh, shh. Just gonna have Ephemerate. They didn't have it earlier. They didn't cast a Yorion. That looks like Solitude in response. Can live with that. Did I really click the colors wrong? Alright. What happened? I don't think I've ever made that mistake before. It's first time for everything. That sucked. They keep doing that. They keep giving me triggers. Probably not gonna matter, but I don't know. Should I just scoop? I might just game dumb. Do I have anything to break the symmetry in the main deck? Let's see. I get to draw 3 cards to get to bounce Yorion. I'm just gonna let's stop being dumb. Maybe if I'd killed a Risen Wraith, that would have been okay. Alright, Emrakul, another call, and then maybe some graveyard hate. Endurance can go. Magus is interesting. Can pitch it to Fury. It can just win me the game out of nowhere. The graveyard hates just for Ren and 6. And it's Sanonbo as Emrakul. Oh, Emrakul is my graveyard. This Ice Sphinx pretty unexciting. Fury can go probably. Really? I think Fury's pretty good in this matchup. No? I think Fury's good. I think it's better than Ice Fang. You have lots to do in the early turns. That's a hand. See? Fury can go. You guys didn't know about it? Have to reveal it. Mengu, you just have a blog go up on Ultimate Guard, right? What do you write about? I'm terrible. I didn't read it. I didn't read your blog yet. I didn't read Reed's blog yet. I'm a bad friend. Mingucci has the gift of foresight. He wasn't talking about sideboarding. He was just talking about the mulligan I was gonna take and the Fury I was gonna scry to the bottom. Actual Mengusier. For only 13 mana. A real bargain. Basically, for CIB, I write about deck guides, and for EG, I write about stories and things I like. Yeah, I think most of mine were stories. I guess the first one was about deck building, but at least it's like evergreen. I actually can't remember what else I wrote about. I wrote about mana base. Yeah, deck building, mana base. Kind of fishy. Just go. I mean, if they're playing a similar list to mine, they shouldn't have anything here. I kept in Magus of the Moon, right? Should have ordered differently. Draw first. See what comes after. Pretty good. Why did we cite an Emrakul? Because the games go long and you just cast it at some point. Could have Ephemerate. Have Solitude. Beatdowns are real. Cheap affinity deck. I'm not sure which list you're talking about. Because all the affinity decks have 4 Reserve Saga. But I think the rest of the deck's pretty cheap. I could take 4, I guess. I could take 6. Seems a little risky. Do they have Emrakul mana? Creature, land, sorcery? No.
Why do French bakers make the best torturers? Because they love pain.
They love panel. One joke. For Optimus Prime, thank you so much for resub. So it was your Reed Duke resub day too. And I rated Reed earlier. Was this sign designed for me? No. It's actually just random. It's a Japanese company that makes automobile parts or auto repair, something like that. Fury or Ice Fang. Oh. What do you think, Mengu? Ice Fang over Fury? Dislike both? Oh, damn. Should have stuck with Fury. Seems like the kind of hand that's going to want a Fury more than an Ice Fang. How do you know on time? A minute behind? But plenty of time, kind of. And I've got time. I think turn 2 Ren's so massive. Yeah, I drew the Fury. Let's see if it ends up being better than Ice Fang. What else could I have had? Veils probably doesn't do anything. Fluster Storm probably doesn't do much. I think Endurance super mopey and bad. I mean, maybe Explosives. Maybe Relic. So this deck doesn't have counterspell and iteration, so I think you can get basics a bit more liberally. You don't have to be worried as much about getting in awkward spots. Click, click, click. Double check. Click, click, click. Kind of discard Boseiju. Yeah, Relic. You know. Risen Reef versus Ren and 6. Interesting. Does slow me down a bit. And they probably have Fear or Solitude to go with it. Wow. Wait, why did I lead with minus on Ren and 6? Awkward. I guess it wouldn't have made a difference. They would have Solitude my Risen Reef in response. Wouldn't hate land. Yes, this is fine. Have two card and they have two cards left. Wait. Pretty good. Probably use Fury. Better blocker. We just pitch it. Don't play Titania. Except I didn't get double green. I think I want to save Solitude for an Emrakul, maybe. Fury's better blocker against a 5-free. They only have 3 card types. They're pretty far from Emrakul. I'll get too greedy here. I was F6, that's why I didn't do it faster. Solitude. Guess I should play Titania first. All right. First things first. That's not the most interesting match. Feels like whoever drew better just won. I don't feel like I especially played my opponent or anything. I think Fear was pretty good. Probably better than Ice Fang in this matchup. These mirrors are pretty boring. They can be a bit more interesting. I guess it's a little more interesting when you're playing the counterspells version. There's a bit more sequencing involved. Kind of an awkward hand. I think it's playable though. Now we lost to Dimir Slitterwisp, Blue Black Flash, Bitter Blossom, Slitter Wisps. I also never played a Forest Land in either games. That's not great for me. Should I just play Turbo Basic here? Turn free Death Touch Ice Fang. Maybe. Dude, it's Blue Black Slitter Wisp again. No. It's the Time Seep deck, I think. The combo deck. I lost to this deck in, was it in the challenge or in the league? I think I lost because I didn't know what I was doing. I tried Broadback. I heard it was a scam from the player who played it in the challenge and made top 8 or second or whatever. Apparently it was just bad. But I haven't tried it personally. Kind of card that looks cool and looks like it should be good in theory, but then it almost never is. But yeah, thanks for the 4 months, Numbu. Hope you keep enjoying the stream and my incredible insights. Spike is high on Broadback. Well, maybe it's good then. I'm just repeating what I heard. Like most of the time it's going to be a ramping growth, but it's also double white, so might make you fetch awkward mana. Don't know. All right, let's see it. Out an 8 Magus of the Moon here. Their combo seems fragile. Yeah, I was thinking that when I played against that deck the other day. I was thinking it looked pretty weak to a lot of things. I think I want a Magus of the Moon their face. I think Magus of the Moon just beats them pretty badly here. I don't know, probably a lot of things beat them pretty badly. It's probably dumb to Magus of the Moon. I should probably just Solitude Ephemerate. I don't know. Magus just sounds fun for some reason. Just a sadist. I actually drew the cookbook. Let's see if I've successfully punted that game now. It's splitting numbers between Counterspell, Ephemerate, Ragavan, and Snake to greedy and 4-color Elmath. I'd play 4-Codal right now if you're not playing Elementals. I mean, I'm even playing 4-Codal. I think that card's just too good against Murktide, too good against Hammer Time. Pretty serviceable in a bunch of other matchups. Relic, Hearse, Knight of Autumn's probably fine. Chalice. I mean, honestly, just Chalice against Bubble is probably not the worst. I think they played discards and stuff. Could do Meddling Mage. Sounds not very exciting. Explosive's pretty good too. You want all your removal, you need to kill their creatures. I think Magus of the Moon's probably okay. Ice Sphinx pretty bad. I forget chat, what's in their deck? Don't potentially any of these free cards or Chalice for 0. Do they have zeros before bubble? They have asthma, right? I'll do Chalice. The fairy seems kind of bad against them. Is the fairy ever bad though? Questionable. Maybe Ephemerate gets all worse. I just don't know what they have for removal. I forget what's exactly in their list. I don't think Endurance is super good either, but maybe 1 is okay. I'll do the Meddling Mage. Super slow hand. I do have a cantrip and a call. Hopefully I can draw into some stuff. I'd have bunch shards in their deck, correct. And the white version has ending too. I remember because I was playing Murktide and I didn't dash my Ragavan. And then I realized all their removal was sorcery speed, and that was a mistake to just cast Ragavan. Two lands, not exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah. I think we have the 4-2. No? Hmm. Rough. This deck seems like a buy for blue red. Um, I didn't go that far. But yeah, seems like you have the tools to pick them apart. Why don't I see steer yet? How does it work already? I wonder if it just can't see it on OBS. Time C. Oh, feel left out right now. Wait, I didn't bring Knight of Autumn. Oh yeah, I did bring in Knight of Autumn. I didn't realize I brought in Knight of Autumn, but at least I did. So right now I have a problem because they can just shoot every creature I cast. Target creature deals 6 damage. So. Bwomp bwomp. Underwhelming, to say the least. Oh, I can see them here though. Wow, that Morbed mode is oh, and steer just adds a wheel to the emote. Got it. Entire Morbus movie. Wait, is it really? Is it really? Scanning for Morbid. Jesus Christ. It doesn't show, like I have the chat docked in OBS because I have OBS open and I can see OBS and the chat, but they don't show up there. Not these emotes anyways. Others do. I forgot how to fix it. Explosives could maybe still save me. Hey, Sauce. Spike was saying he had a good matchup against Blue Red was Blue Black Gas mode. That's why he's playing at DreamHack. Really? I feel like between the removal, the hearse, the relics, the explosives, you can just pick them apart. Is he maybe less all in on the synergies? Get something else, or I only played the matchup once, though. DreamHack Dallas this weekend. I'm flying to Dallas, chat. I'm flying to Dallas tomorrow to play in DreamHack. What should I do? Anything sweet I can tutor for? Can't imagine. I don't even have cards to pitch for Fury and stuff. Playing on this mana stack. Not sure what you're talking about. Maybe Mana Trader series? Not sure I'm going to play, but there's modern challenges this weekend. Oh, I fetched the wrong land. Unfortunate. I'm going to win DreamHack. I doubt it since I'm not going. Is there a way to play online with other players without having to buy cards? I mean, if you have paper cards, you can play via webcam. There's some third-party softwares that let you play Magic without having to buy cards. I don't know any of them though. I've just heard rumors. Um, you can play on Arena. Arena is free to play. MTG Arena. Obviously, if you spend money, you get more cards faster. Alright, I guess I messed up, so I'm just gonna get to come and play tap land. Is Magic League still a thing? I even forget what Magic League is. You just want to enjoy the game? Wait, what? Arena, I have a few friends who played very casually, who used to be Magic players a long time ago and started playing Arena, and they don't put any money in the game and enjoy it. They enjoy it, you know. They enjoy their draft here and there, the half an hour, do the daily quests every day. Um, I know that Arena gets a lot of, you know, lots of critics and stuff, but all my friends who play very casually, who used to play Magic a long time ago and who don't really play much anymore, they actually enjoy Arena. They think the system's decent, that it's reasonably generous for free to play, that it's nice that you can play on your phone. Yeah. Why not go to 4 and kill Manufacturer with Besagio? Because I'm bad. I don't know what my cards do. Next question. Am I dead? Did they have infinite? I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, no, I know it's infinite. It was rhetorical. Alright, terrible keep plus terrible play didn't work out. Shocker. The first is actually kind of decent on the play. Call was pretty bad. I'll keep. I think Curse is just really, really good against them. Just want to see how bad Graveyard Hate hoses them. Endurance. It's pretty heavy commitment to Endurance just for one card. It's kind of like the same reason why Endurance is not amazing against Yawgmoth. Because it's like a one-time thing. Obviously, if you have Risen Reef out, it's not that big of a deal, but... Should I just name the cookbook? Just gonna name that. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to name. Seems fine. I can get it was Earth Saga, obviously, but also frame rate. Yeah, I mean it's same deal. They're gonna target something, you're gonna use it, and then if they have another one, you're down 2 cards. Kind of rough. Damn, I guess I should have played the hearse. What did it take? Wow. Okay. I'm not impressed. Kind of an awkward pause by them there. Maybe they realized. Not great now that I have the hearse to stop bubble recursion, but I'm not gonna cast it on any other. I guess I could have cast it on one maybe. Naming cookbook also prevents him from casting Asmo. Yeah, that was part of my logic. I know. It's surprising that I was actually trying to reason logically. Hey Mendez. How am I doing? Good. Had a good day. Nothing too exciting, but just a good day, you know. Can't ask for much more. I made really good pasta. I really enjoyed it. It was not anything too special, but it was just bacon, bacon bits. In French, they call them lardons. That is conceited, yeah. I mean, I honestly, I think they realized maybe because after taking the ending, they had that pause, kind of like thinking, oh, maybe I should have taken the hearse. Oof, playing first. I'll gamble. So quiche was bacon and eggs and cheese and cream. There's something called beef bourguignon, which is like slow cooked beef into a red wine sauce, I think. Do you ever make lasagna? I do. I've actually posted pictures of the lasagna on Twitter once or twice. We make lasagna once in a while. It's on our rotation. Hey, Accord. Sorry, buds. Misclicked and didn't grab the hearse. Yeah, I was talking. You paused after. I was saying how you paused after not taking the hearse. First, I was like, well, that's where he didn't take the hearse, and then there's also the awkward pause. I'm not gonna gamble. I guess I'll just bolt for now. Apple guy, no, not at all. Almost definitely will not be getting an Apple phone. Just something decent. I have a Samsung right now. Maybe a Samsung again. They're playing combo. The bouillon is one of my favorite meals. It's good. It's solid dish. I don't feel like it's anything special, but it's good. I'm sure it can be very good. I think I've done it once or twice. Heliod, I think so. I don't know much about phones at all, Mendez. I'm not a phone buff. I don't have a fetch land. That cavern installs just literally a dictionary of options. It's kind of funny. 11 different types of mana. My family from the Middle East, yeah, Lebanese descent. Ballista or not our hierarch, weird. Not exactly what I expected. Huh. For some reason, I've had tons of mana issues with this deck. Maybe the issues I wasn't mulliganing well. Any favorite Lebanese dishes? When my mom has us over for lunch, she does molokhia, which is Lebanese, also cheap Egyptian. It's the spinach soup, that you eat over rice or rice and chicken or rice and beef with like red onions and stuff. It's really good. When I was a kid, I used to love um, what's it called? Kibinaye, I think you say, which is just raw beef, seasoned raw beef. Actually, when I went back to Lebanon a few years ago, my cousin took me to a place that makes incredible sandwiches, and I got the kibbe one, the raw beef one, and it was just so good. Is Magus of the Moon actually gonna get them? It might. And I don't know. It's all really good. There's I don't know. Lebanese good Lebanese food. Good anything food, honestly, is really good. Kibbe, yeah. I'm not sure how you spell it. I mean, there's a bunch of different spellings, I'm sure. They're drawing all their bad cards. Have a chance. You ever had Greg's? I don't know what Greg's is. Is it your local English pub? Fried kibbe, like the little meatballs, the little the ones, yeah. They're not like meatballs, they're more like oval shaped usually. Yeah, these are delicious too. I mean, I like it all. Pataya, which are the spinach ones, like the spinach filled pastries, falafels, kibbe. It's all pretty great. No endurance ambush. Do you have the mana? Oh, you want me to endurance ephemerate? I didn't think about the play, to be honest, but since that's I mean their Oreo champions are I mean not irrelevant, I guess, if they draw Heliod, but no, looks like I'll lose. Thanks. Dangladesh, I don't know what I feel like I'm scared I'm running into a These Nuts joke. Haggis These Nuts? I don't know what haggis is. Simplify your kitchen and cook German. It's basically potatoes plus insert random meat. It's funny that you say that because when we used to play test before Pro Tours and rent a house, Kai was kind of the team cook, and he always made potatoes plus chicken, potatoes plus something. That's pretty basic, you know, nothing too fancy, but you can't go crazy when you're trying to feed 12 or 14 people every night. Gotta keep it simple, and it was always pretty tasty. Any language do I speak? Just two, just French and English. I don't speak Arabic. I mean, my Spanish is not awful, or it could easily be not awful, I guess. Grape leaves. Yeah, grape leaves let the ones with rice in them. These can be the grape leaves can be kind of bad if they're not well done and fresh, and it can be like they can not taste. They're kind of easy to mess up or speak German. I mean, biggest TI yet. When did it announce Battle Passes out? Is it funny that TI Games makes it? Isn't it in Singapore? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if Ice 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 invites me. Fury Ephemerate into Reef. Alright, sounds like a plan. So wait. Oh, I guess I actually have to pay attention to what's going on in the game since I finally have options. They have the list on too. So on a Fury, Ballista, and a Mentor. How I play the land? Actually no, because all right. Let's start with yeah. Ice plays Tron. He used to, anyways. I don't know if he still does. Um, I guess I'll kill the Peach. Impesh. We used to call that card just Peach. I don't know if it's the same, and it was the same in the US and other countries. He did an MTG stream a while back. I think I've seen him stream MTG before, but I'm not sure. When was it? Forget. He was a Titan player. Well, if he's a Tron player, he might also be a Titan player. Chef Stack Ranger in response to Fury, is it too fancy? Um, Probably too fancy. I'm assuming I'm supposed to just kill that stuff. They had a lot of life. And I'm at 7. My draws have been bad, but their luck has been kind of rotten as well. I should have killed the captain first to take less damage. Yeah, maybe. We're a champ. Alright, let's start playing this game. What happens when they draw Heliod? It's a creature right away, they trigger twice. So Heliod's pretty scary still. Could do Teferi plus ending. Plus of ending at instant speed. Oh, I can't cast spells, right? Oops. Dude, what is wrong with me? I really don't want these triggers. Ah, screw that. No, I could actually lose. You need to be careful in this matchup. They can kill you out of nowhere. They can actually kill you out of nowhere. If you're not a tiny bit careful. And this is getting ridiculous though. They might time me out. Let's keep Solitude Man up. Why is this deck compared to 4-color mid-range? I'm not sure. So far, I think I like it a little less. I'm just dreading all the triggers if I try to cast Yorion. Is Healed Bag? I lost it last time I played against it in a challenge. And then that person top 8'd, I think. So I have instant speed ending because of the Teferi I lost. Pro player over here. Paying 3 different kind of mana to kill a Heliod. Learning from my mistakes. I just killed him this turn. I like how I won't just cast this Yorion. I should have cast Yorion a while ago. Alright. I think I got it. Get Solitude or killing that creature means they can't combo me. Wow. Another 5-ball. Destructotron. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs and today and not that long ago, I think like a few days ago. Not even a week ago. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Destructotron. Thank you so much. Very generous. Appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying the streams. I am pretty chill tonight. This afternoon I was a little more. It was arena. I was coffeeed up. What are we playing against? Heliod. I'd be surprised if Heliod was a tough matchup. Meddling Mage probably decent. Plus for Storm might be okay. Company is a big part of their deck. And then Explosives maybe. Endurance pretty bad. Magus of the Moon a bit ambitious. Titania seems kind of win more. You think Plus for Storm's bad against them? I don't like it. Cheeky one of. There's not a ton to cut though. I think Titania's win more in this matchup. It's not about Titania pretty much ever. Even though it does kill people pretty fast. Emrakul? No, they're a fast combo deck. Fast-ish. He's not got a nice swing. Okay. Good hand. Could be better. Couple lands. No fetch land. A red and 6. Oh, here's a fetch land. And here's a red and 6. Red and 6 incoming. Close. Not bad. Rest in peace. The steer thing is so ridiculous. I love it. That's rest in peace. They really got the Ren angle covered, eh? I like how Ren still does something against them, though. Don't want its card to hand size. Is Red and 6 even good against us? Not really. That does not seem worth it. The steer is so good. I actually keep opening on my second screen the other, like the Twitch thingy I have, because I can't see them on the. Hey, Jack, what's up? I just go with the township. Doesn't look like it. What does matching means? I mean, I get there's mad in it, but what's the S for? Okay, chat. Do you think that the higher can play maybe? Oh, they have Ballista for one. Duh. What an idiot. Whatever, that's fine. Sacking land for no reason. Didn't really think that through. Kind of clicking buttons tonight. Seems good enough. You've Sudbury. I retired the Battle of Wits. The Last Dance. What was Belowitz's final score? I forget. 2-3 or 3-2? I think I lost to Murktide twice. No, I lost to Blue White Hammer time twice. And I want to say I beat all other free decks I played against. No, I lost the last round too. I beat Yawgmoth, and I lost to Murktide in the last round. I beat Yawgmoth and I beat 4-color elementals. And I lost to Blue White Hammer time twice and Murktide once. I didn't even realize they don't have white mana. Have I seen the channel that airs nothing but old GPs and PTs on Twitch? Yeah, it's what his face who does that, right? It's probably against TOS, but whatever. How are you enjoying your stay in Paris, by the way? I didn't know. Who cares? Yeah, I agree. I guess I shouldn't turn into a cop. Do I ever travel to Germany? I mean, I've been there. I was in Berlin not long ago for card market. Not a mirror match. Okay. And they got turned to Ran 6. Yikes. If I had to live in another European country, where would I live? First that comes to mind is Spain. Just because of the weather, I guess. Weather, food, people seem okay too. Pretty. Seems like they're also one of the few countries that doesn't have too many people who vote right wing. How's my Spanish? I think I could be fluent in Spanish within a few months of living there if I actually got to speak to people in Spanish and not just be in an English bubble. Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of left-wing parties win elections in Spain. Am I wrong? Thought so. I guess I'm wrong. I mean, I'm saying not as bad as in other countries. Is ending Ren now too late? Probably have to do it, right? Then that Karen's screwing me over a bit. Wait, I learned Spanish in school. Spanish pretty easy when you speak French. You basically take a French word and you add an O or an A at the end, and it's the Spanish word. Okay, Zilladini, I didn't realize. I thought left-wing parties did pretty well in elections in Spain. Alright, I have Solitude, which I'm probably gonna have to use. What else? What should I pitch? Ephemerate or Alnath? It's gotta be Ephemerate, right? Kind of hate having to do this, but I don't think I have a choice. What did I lose to? I lost to Blue Black Splitter with Flash, no jokes. And then I was rude, I asked for tracked how they were doing, and I didn't check the answer. Yeah, loving it, not doing a Michelin food tour this time, just staying went to the French Open for a couple of days, it's been nice. Who did you watch? Nadal versus Djokovic? I was happy for Nadal. I think he was underdog. Also, I like to root was for the guy who's not an anti-vaxxer. Yeah, easy Nadal support. I agree. No, he wasn't an underdog in that match against Djokovic. Thought he was like struggling lately. I had a couple of friends who were there. They sent me a picture. Let's see. Teferi, Omnath. They have 7 cards in hand. They're back up to 17. Hmm. Not exactly the draw of the year. I mean, maybe I can trade profitably Kodal and Bold for Omnath without getting wrecked. Nadal was a 2-1 dog. That's what I thought. Thoughts on TI being a 2-week format instead of a 1-weeker? I didn't know. I just heard it was the biggest TI ever. I didn't get any details. It's pretty good Fury. Not gonna lie. Magus of the Moon. Best card in the deck. Your sacrifice will be remembered. TI this year is 30 teams-ish. There's an LCQ before group stage. Group stage will narrow down to 20 for playoffs, then finals a week after playoffs finish. That does sound amazing. When is it? When is TI? Please say TI is mid-August somehow. I mean, there's no way it'd be that soon, I guess. They need to do qualifiers. It's probably what, at the end of the year? October 8th, finals is October 29th, 30th. And it's in Singapore. I have a friend who's getting married in the Philippines in November, and he wanted us to come to his wedding. And I was like, I mean, it's kind of far, but sweeting in the pot was a little TI trip. Value. Where's my red card? Ice Fang. Did not fail me now. Urine's not even red. Jammed. Who is the face on my sub? It's the guy that's in the yellowhat commercial. They have 5 cards in hand. Surely. This is fine. They don't have ephemerate or anything to screw me over. They just have all lands. Better Solitude into Omnath or Solitude into Ephemerate. BS. They had a spell. Can't believe they had a spell and not just all lands. Okay, pretty good. I'm having a real hard time evaluating this deck just because it's so random. There's just so much more randomness, I feel. Was the Risen Reef, was Four Furies. I don't know. I don't get why they put Reef and Ice Fang. Yeah, maybe Ice Fang's not that great in this deck. It's also harder to get Delirium with Cavern of Souls in your deck. Or not Delirium. Death Touch. What am I at? 14. What's going on there with the Fairy? 4 cards in hand. Just have their own Yorion. Should I scoop? Their Yorion's gonna draw them like 20 million cards. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize how far behind I was. I guess I wrote last time. Trimmed on the Ice Fangs and the Furies, and I brought in the Hearse. I'm gonna bring in Relic and Hearse. Fight the Ren and 6. And make sure I don't get Emerald if the game goes really long. Even though so far the games I've played, I don't think anyone could have ever cast an Emerald. Emerald might be a scam. Whoever came up with the steer extension for emotes, sheer genius. That was just game one, right? Need to win 2 sideboard games, no problem. Ce n'est pas un problème pour moi, chat. No problemo. What's this emoji about? It literally says in the name. Couldn't be more clear. I don't get it. Where's the confusion? Hey, Amir. I think I saw that message the first time and I was like, no thanks. Am I gonna get Blood Moon chat? Opponent seems like they could be a jokester. They could have like the cheeky Magus of the Moon. Just try to wreck me. You finished university today, congrats. What you graduate in? BS in economics and accounting. Sounds smart. I like that it's called a BS. What can I say? I'm a simple man. But congrats. You must be happy. What did we see the other day? French people are not very good at using proper English words sometimes to call their stores, to call stuff. What was a funny one we saw? Can't remember anymore. Trying to remember, but I can't. Oh yeah, this MTGO bot status never. Oh, there was an update today. Has it been working in general though recently? I can't even remember. I might not play on that here. Could just chill, right? Just grab John Rayon. I've heard squirrel is a hard word for some French people to pronounce. It's true. I can say it kind of okay. I'll let you judge. Squirrel. Just bold. I have this card called the Fairy Time Raveler in play, or had. 8.5 out of 10, yeah. But I'm not talking about French people speaking English. I'm talking about using names and stuff. No, there can be some awkward ones. They have 5 cards in hand, but I think I just go for it anyways. Make them have the solitude, force them to use a couple spells. Huh. I could I could let them have Ren one more turn, I think. I'll gamble. Maybe I'll throw Risen Reef and I can Fury Ren plus Risen Reef. Bet they have solitude. They did. Would you have just done something else? The Fairy Plus could backfire. How do you feel about Merc list currently? Did you end up going to free Mercs? Yeah. I can't remember if I did, but I think I would. I think I would play 15 creatures. I think I would play the 8/1 drops, 4 Shredders, and 3 Merctides right now. Even if it means I'll board out Merctides a decent bit after sideboard. Alright. Patience paid off, I guess. I'll let them have an extra land, but seems worth it. Thoughts on Relic in addition to hers and blue-red sideboards? I mean, you just don't have a ton of space for relics. I think you need slots for something else. I can show you my list real quick. I'm not sure it's up to date. I think I'm back on 4 bolts. Let's play the deck right now. Only 2 shredders. Free, maybe free shredder to Murktide. 3 and 2, 4 and 3. It's tough. Only 1 charm in this list. And my sideboard. Oh, I actually do have Relic and Hearse, right? Just because I was so worried about Living End. But I think that's too many. You'd rather have another Fluster Storm, maybe. Alright, what's going on here? Fury. Captain Fury. They have 4 cards in hand. Hmm. Grunt. Grunt. We're not going on DRC. I think DRC is still really good. I could be wrong. I saw Yendrek was playing 0 DRCs, right? That's all nuts, but 121, so Fury's not in danger of killing me. I think I should play one of my 2 planeswalkers. I think maybe I should Teferi minus on my Risen Wraith. Just kind of like expensive divination. And then they might be tempted to okay, that's pretty good. I don't know, I've always felt like the best draws of the Murktide deck was when they had double 1-drop or triple 1-drop. And you didn't play other creatures because none of the other creatures were just good enough. You didn't want to play just bad creatures just to play more creatures, but now you get Shredder, which is really good. So you just get to play more creatures and have more creature into creature draw. Right combos of GR Charm. I think I don't mind Charm in small numbers. Divination plus Fog, yeah. Should just tutor for Fury here, maybe? Oh, there's Emrakul too, right? Oh, I drew Fury. Classic scumbag moves. Oh. Not sure that's what I was supposed to do, though. They actually have... Not quite, but close. They're one of Emrakul mana. They probably have Emrakul mana. I think they cut DRC and that snaps that they're going on the Shredder waves. I mean, you can play Snap, but I think DRC is still really good. And it's a really good game 1 card. It gets all Wars Against Graveyard Hate. Mm. Ran into Elnap into Yorion. They still haven't cast an Ephemerate somehow, have they? Hmm. I've just been instead behind every entire match, really. Alright, they have 1 mana up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 7 cards in hand. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna get wrecked, am I not? Guess I'll lead with Omnath. Didn't kill it right away. So I guess maybe coast is clear for a fetch land. Try to pop off with Risen Wraith. Is this game 3? No. I don't think so. It's game 2. I meant to play red mana. That's really good. I don't know why I keep clicking. I keep like messing up this stupid interaction. Alright, I have 4 mana left. Oh, I don't have a red card to pitch to Fury. I was gonna discard to hand size. Or attack with Fury. I'd more looks for a red card if I have Solitude. Yeah, that's a good point actually.
Let's storm off.
Let's storm off. Thanks to you, Iggy. Thanks for 100 bits. Thank you very much. Wow, masterful bait. Oh, they just let it die. Did not have just let it die on my bingo card. I don't know if it's gonna matter when I time out, I guess, but well. I guess that was kind of bad, that Solitude. I don't know why Fury didn't even matter anymore. Wow, what a punt. I just didn't have to do anything. Hmm. That was just fine. I think this is superior to the regular 4-color decks. No, I'm not sure it is. That's why I'm trying it out. Yeah. Classic 1 a.m. plays. Probably just lose, right? Can't imagine this is good for me. Never know, though. Yeah, they drew better than me. They drew better than me, but that Solitude play was bad. They might just time out, honestly. Should have started with Fury, right? Kill the Risen Reef stuff. They're kind of messing up. I could get lucky with Melon Emrakul, maybe. Are we dead just from our lands? Oh, that's 9 damage right there. They get shocked too, right? With Risen Reef if they hit shock lands. They only have 6 shock lands total. Oh, I'm just dead to my own bolt. Alright, GG's. Lost a mirror. Lost your random deck. I don't feel like I've learned too much.